Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate how to record things on Audacity and to make them line up. For instance, if you needed to record two separate parts of a musical piece in different times and different places, you could use this strategy to line the music up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to create a track here, a blank track, and I'm going to make it a rhythm track. Now, I'm just going to generate a rhythm here. And I'm going to do a song called The Boxer. And I know it's about 91 beats per minute. And I'm just going to make about 48 bars, even though I'm not going to record that long. I want to have more than that. So I've created a rhythm track, and you can hear it right here. All right. That is actually just to help me keep steady when I record. I'm not a great guitarist, so it'll help me just to stay in time there. It's not necessary. You could just record one part and then line the other parts up with that original part. But whenever you make recordings with multiple people in different locations, you're always going to have to have some kind of backing track that they can perform along to, because you need things to stay in tune and you need things to stay in time. So here we go. I'm going to play this and I'm going to record this. And what's going to happen is Audacity can only hear my microphone. So like you can see here, my monitoring here, microphone's looking like it's got an okay level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record, and Audacity's just going to hear that, but in my ear, and I'm going to take one ear off of here, is so I can hear very well. I'm going to take one ear off, and I am going to hear the rhythm track in one ear, and I'm going to be able to hear myself out the other ear. So this is a good strategy for recording along with yourself on some kind of sound program. So here we go. I'll just lay down this track. I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. All right, so I'm going to have a little fade out at the end. So let's see if that sounded okay. I'm getting a little computer noise right now, but we'll just have to deal with that. So I'm going to mute this rhythm track and see how it sounds. I am just a poor boy, though my... All right, so that's going to be passable. Now, I want to actually record some harmony over this. I don't know if you're familiar with the original Simon and Garfunkel recording, but they have a little bit of harmony. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing the harmony part over this all lies and jest part right here. All lies and jest, still a man hears. Something like that. So what I want to do is I'm going to make another track. And here the important thing is that you have headphones on so you can hear the other music. But when you're recording, the only sound that's going into your microphone is the sound of your voice or your instrument. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of space here, and then I'm going to play this. And when it gets to my turn, I'll just join in. So here we go. Time to record. Our promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Yeah, I kind of blew that. So I'm actually just going to do it again. Actually, you know what? Let's not bother. Here we go. So now, notice this is gray here. This is being soloed. So I'm going to, unsolo this. So now I can hear everything, and let's see how it lines up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And I'll get rid of the rhythm track. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Okay. So one thing I noticed here. Okay, there's also a creak sound. Not sure where that came from. I'm going to take apart my practice note at the beginning. I'm just going to take that out. And I'm going to split cut, just so. Now, if there was some problem with this lining up, I could always use this to move this back and forth, but that's not necessary right now. I'm also going to trim the junk from the beginning of this. I think this is where it starts right here. Okay, so everything before this, I'm actually just going to cut out. And you know what? I'm going to cut it out on all 3 tracks. Not that it's really necessary to keep that rhythm track again. But I also noticed that my harmony is a little too loud compared to my original melody. So I'm going to throw a fade out on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to normalize this middle track. And that way I can do a little bit of balancing here. So I'm going to make that a little louder. And then we'll see if I need to make the backup voice vocals a little bit louder as well. Let's listen to this. Such are promises, all lies and jest. Still man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. Okay. And at this point I could, do equalizer. I could remove some noise if I wanted to, but this is the basic concept. You have the sound coming in to headphones or something else that the microphone can't hear, and then you record the new part over the top of the old track.